What's up YouTube? I'm Vaughn and this is the Gear channel and we're back with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Format Match Duel. So we have the Dueling Book semi-finals and we're playing with a Chaos Emissary deck and we're against Chaos Burn. Now I know some of you guys want to see more of the Chaos Emissary deck, so that's what we're doing today. So let's see who's going to start first. And friendly reminder guys to hit that like and subscribe. One small click for you is the world to me. So we're starting with a Snatch Deal, Sangan, Zaborg, MST, and Grateful Charity. Very nice. Our opponent has a Kaiku, Upstart, a Solemn Judgment, a Spy, and a Trap Dust Shoe. Also very nice. We draw into Wigeki Break, not bad. We're going to go and set the 2 and some Sangan. They're going to go Upstart, giving us 1,000. T setting, but we're blind MST and we're very happy to do so. So now Zaborg is going to do its thing and Sangan is going to add. And then we're going to swing for 24. Very good advantage. We're going to pass. There's no reason to shotgun the Graceful Charity since we could actually accumulate quite a bit. But after he set like 4, we're like, oh, we kind of wish we did. So Zaborg is going to go and be your main beater. Graceful Charity is going to be activated. They're going to Solemn Judgment. And we're like, no, but they're at 28. So now we can take advantage. We summon the Sinister to swing to get as much damage. But this was actually quite greedy and we should just set the DD trainer. So that was a big misplay. So now we're going to get punished for that. So Kaiku is going to ban us both. We're going to go Dust Tornado. And now we're going to draw into Chaos Orc. Not bad. Snatch Deer is going to take. We're going to attack for 18. Then we're going to go and set the DD trainer, which we should have done before. Tribe is going to come out to play. So they're going to go get rid of the Kaiku. But they're going to swing and they're going to take 400. Very nice. We draw into Ring of Destruction. And you know what that means. We're going to close the game as soon as they set. And we are. There we go. If there was other plays that me or him should have done, definitely comment it down below. Now we're into game 2 and they are going to start. So their opening hand is going to be an Upstart, Wave Motion Cannon, Jar of Greed, another Upstart, and a Trap Dust Shoe. We have Wigeki Break, Thunder Dragon, Ring of Destruction, Mobius, and Dust Tornado. Very nice. They draw into a Thunder Dragon as well and they're going to add 2. So very nice on that. Now Upstart. So first good deck thinning, now drawing. And I'm losing my voice. This is how exciting this match is. So now they're going to go set 3 and Wave Motion and then Trap Dust Shoe game without Thunder Dragon. We have no choice but to set 3 of our own. So that's what we're going to do and pass. Next, they're going to go Breaker. And we were really debating about this. And I'm like, you know what? Let's hit the ring now because I don't really want him to like abuse it and then hit something else. And I want everything to be in a timely manner when we activate stuff. So now we draw into Emissary, which is very, very good. So we're going to go and swing for 16. He's thinking, he allows it. And then they're going to go and draw into a Nobleman Crossout. Not the greatest. Now they draw into a Solemn Judgment and the tribe is going to get rid of the Emissary. We get a Dragon Zombie. Very nice. So they're going to attack for 16. We have no choice but to do the Wigeki Break. And then we're going to go and Dust on the end phase. And we draw into a Thunder Dragon. Not bad. So we're going to go and use it. And it was a bit of a regret because if we had the Sinister, that would have been nice. But we didn't have the Sinister. And at the same time, I'm like, oh man, we didn't want to take the 16. So we're going to summon the Dragon Zombie. And they're going to Solemn Judgment, which we're like, ooh, that kind of hurt. Now we're going to have to take the 3,000. And we're like, ooh. Now Creature Swap is going to be set as a bluff, but it didn't matter because they're going to attack with the BLS and a Wave Motion for 4,000 damage. That's insane. So there was definitely other misplays, but I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. So we are starting with a Heavy Storm, a Black Luster Soldier, a Nobleman Crossout, a Thunder Dragon, and a Graceful Charity. Very nice. Our opponent has the Black Luster Soldier, Nobleman, Mind Control, Ring of Destruction, and Kaiku. Very nice. We draw into Wigeki Break. Not bad. We're going to go Thunder Dragon, adding 2 once again, and we're going to do a Graceful Charity as a follow-up. Set 1 and pass. There's no reason to commit more. We're going to go Kaiku. We do not mind at all. We're going to go and draw into Nobleman. Not bad. First, we're going to go heavy because that was the main bluff that we were doing. And then we're going to go and set a Wigeki Break, then Card Destruction because we could definitely accumulate a better hand. So we're going to go and get Thunder Dragon, not Thunder Dragon, Thunder Nyan, which is an incredible card. And you want to see how good it is. So we're going to go and summon it and attack. It's a 19 beater. And we're going to explain more during like the deck profile. But yeah, this is definitely a card that is very beneficial. So now we're going to go and just let them do the thing. They go and activate Scapegoat, which I'm like, maybe they were scared of like the end phase pop, which kind of makes sense. But you know what? Dust Tornado is going to get rid of the jar, and it was a good call, I guess. So now we're going to go and activate jar, draw another card, and we draw into Emissary. Not bad. So the first thing we're going to do is token Thanksgiving to gain some life points, and then we're going to attack for 19, and then we're going to set the Emissary and pass. Now they're going to set their spy, us we are completely fine with that. So we're going to be thinking, and we're going to go Yugioh break, discarding a Mobius, and then swinging for 19, not bad, and then passing. So now they're going to set the spy, and us we're really debating about, because we don't have a dark in the graveyard, so we have to accumulate a dark. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to tribute summon for the Mobius. We're going to get the effects. He's clicking on Nyan, and we know what Nyan does. So now we are all set, and we finally have a dark in the graveyard. So we're going to go and banish, but we went and banished BLS instead of Emissary. So this was definitely a misplay, but it didn't really matter, because like we did have the Emissary in the graveyard, and our old play was to like banish the Emissary. So you're going to see it like it's really irrelevant on this play, because we're going to win with just what we have anyway. So we're going to summon the Emissary. Now we're going to go and swing, and that gets banished. Now we're going to swing again, and then swing, and then we're going to go Ring of Destruction to go for game, and that is game, guys. Besides that awful like misplay or like cheating that we did, like it was still a good match. It was definitely like the Emissary had to get banished instead of the Blacklisted Soldier, but Jesus Christ, banishing a Blacklisted Soldier, that's insane. Now let's check the deck profile. And here is our Chaos Emissary deck. Now, as you can clearly see, we did quite a bit of changes, and there is good reason for these changes as well. So one of the key things that a lot of people notice is that the Thunder Nyan, why are we playing this card? Well, let me explain. So one of the biggest issues of getting was lights into the graveyard. Now, yes, we did have Thunder Dragon, and it was very situational with every other one. If you look at like Shiny Angel, or if you look at even DD Warrior Lady, those were not good valid cards. So we wanted one that was a high beater, but also was very easy to be sent to the graveyard without relying on other cards like a Graceful Charity or a Card Destruction. So this is where this card comes in, because yes, if you summon any other non-light monster, it gets destroyed. So it's very easy accessible to go into the graveyard. And when I was checking rulings, the effect doesn't apply if you do it on a set monster. So if you set a monster and you summon this, it doesn't get destroyed. It has to reveal what attribute that monster is for it to be destroyed. But if the monster gets attacked, okay, then it would actually destroy itself. But it's one card that is definitely been very beneficial and have zero regret burning. Now, the other thing that we needed was the Zaborg. Now, Zaborg's at 3 is amazing. It's been coming in so clutch, and this is what really decided the whole change, especially when we were deciding for the vanillas, because originally we were playing DD Trainer. And then we switch it because Dragon Zombie was very good against Panda Burn, and there was a moment that everyone was playing Panda Burn. So we were having a lot of success because, okay, Dragon Zombie like wins automatically, and this deck has 100% success rate against Panda Burn. Like against burn decks like this, like when it has the Dragon Zombies, you win all the time. There's no loses at all, and it's been ridiculous. So because of that, that's where we switch it, because DD Trainer is very good for majority of every other deck, and Dragon Zombie is pretty much only good against Panda Burn, or if you're against an OTK deck and you really have to push very fast. This is where it's like, okay, this is where this card comes in beneficial. And this is very important because the DD Trainer has 2000 defense. So if you want like a high defense body, it could also give you time and guaranteed almost to have a monster for your Monarchs. And this changes a lot because everything else in the main deck, it's very consistent to the point that, yes, we put Dust Tornado, because the issue of playing Yugioh at 3 was that you're plussing so much just to you could pay a cost, and this is where it was not being like so beneficial when we were spamming too many of this. And Dust Tornado has been the most beneficial card, because especially setting afterwards has been quite good, because you could chain, then reset a new card, and it's been really good. The only cards I have not been happy with that I am really considering changing is the Mirror Force and the Tarantula. I'm not too crazy about these two. I feel like they're too situational, and I'm almost at a point that I'm like, I wouldn't mind actually putting a third Dust Tornado and a third Yugioh break just because of this. Now for the side, what will we actually change? Well, one thing that I think that needs to be changed is my control isn't that good. In this deck, not so much. I feel like Mobius should be at 3. It's been kind of good at 2, but one thing that I do want to fit in is that I think it does against OTK decks. I feel like we do need that third Karibo now, so I want to put the third Karibo in, cut down a threatening to 2, and I think that ratio is a lot better and it works a lot more with this deck. Other thing in mind, I do like the creature swap, but it's hasn't been so beneficial since now we're being more aggressive. So now I'm starting to think like maybe a third token collector would be better because token collector is 1,000% needed. This deck does not do good against all Geometrio, and it does not do good against Scapegoat. So having 3 of this is starting to be like more necessary, so that's one thing to like consider. But overall, like the deck is like really good. The monster ratio I would not change at all. I think the only thing that has to be changed is the Mirror Force and the Tarantula for the main. The side definitely one thing that's mandatory if you do want to play this deck. The only thing that you have to keep that's mandatory is the Dragon Zombie in the extra deck, because even like the 2 Mobies, I would actually keep this. This is the only main line that I would actually keep, because if you are against Pana Burn and you don't have these, you are going to lose. If you have these main already or like in your side, you're winning that match regardless. This is how like the deck is. The deck just plays through Gravity Bind, Level Limit, Area Bs. Like it's just so freely, and you can't really do that if you have like DD trainers. And for siding out, there's a few things that I always do. Like I would take out like 1 Chaos Sword. If we're playing Mobius, I would take out 1 Chaos Sword and 1 Thunder Dragon. I keep calling it Thunder Dragon. Thunder Nyan, or even 1 Zaborg. Usually the Thunder Nyan, depending what we're going against, because since we are introducing another attribute into the deck, it's very unlikely and for consistency that it's going to remain because we have an additional attribute. So you do have to take that into consideration a bit. But also for the vanilla, sometimes I don't just side 3 for 3. Sometimes I'll actually remove 2 and then start playing 4 vanillas in game 2 or 3. So it depends where we go against, but I'll change the ratio a bit. And also it depends if we're starting or not, because that's also changes a lot. If we're starting and we want to do like an emissary play and all that and get our draws through, then we might want to start with like heavier like vanilla, so we could consider some for like Discord Father, and then for searches, guarantee that our emissary do have actual search targets. So that's one thing to point out. If you do 3 for 3 with the Dragon Zombies, your Sangan might not be relevant, because then that means your only target is going to be Sinister Serpent, and this is something that you really have to note. And that's it for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed the match and the deck, definitely hit that like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions of either the match or even the deck, definitely comment it down below. I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.